Hey guys, welcome to Planning with Crystal. So today's unboxing is another advent calendar unboxing, and this one is Holland and Barrett's 25 days of clean beauty advent calendar. So this one retails at £45, so it's at a great price point and is worth over £170. So it's not quite as high end as like a high-end calendar, but it has got some nice beauty items inside it. So in this video I'm going to unbox it for you, show you all of the items and let you know how much each item is worth. Hopefully that'll help you to decide whether this is a beauty calendar for you or not, and as usual I will drop a link under the video if you do want to pick it up, and let me know what you think. Let's get into it. So it's in quite a kind of thin box. You'll see it's just got this ribbon on the front. And then does this like just pull off? Yes it does, so that's just like a cardboard square. I guess that's not needed, it's kind of probably for when it's in the store and stuff. So then when you open it up you can see the doors are super thin. None of this matters if you are just going to be like recycling the box, but I know a lot of people like to reuse, so I like to mention a bit of detail about the box itself in case that's something you're interested in. So this is what it looks like. So it says, we are clean when it comes to ingredients. We believe in doing the right thing for you and for the planet. Then on the other side, it says, we are conscious because we care about the world we live in. We are committed to focus on beauty that doesn't cost the earth. On the back of the box, it tells you everything that's inside along with the ingredients. I think they probably have to do that because a lot of items aren't in like original boxes and stuff. Try and look at the back if you want to be surprised. Having said that, if you're watching this video, you probably don't want to be surprised because you want to see what's inside, so maybe that's not much of an issue. So obviously all of these little boxy things inside here are numbered, so they are boxes, they're not drawers. So I think I can guess already what's going to happen. As soon as I start pulling them out, it's just all going to fall apart. So I'll try and put them back where they came from. So number one, and that was hard enough to get out. So number one, and we have got a full-size item. So this is by Upcircle and it's the eye cream with repurposed maple and coffee extract to firm and brighten. It's 10 mils or 0.35 fluid ounces. Upcircle do some pretty decent brands. One of those that kind of seems to fly under the radar, but actually they're a cruelty-free vegan brand and they do some really great products. So this is what this looks like. It retails at £14.99 and that's a full size. So it's a pretty good start. Number two. So this is a little travel size and it's by Fushi, which is not a brand I'm familiar with, but it's their really good hair oil, hand blended in a 10 ml size. So it says try me. Are we having that as a travel size? You can actually buy it in this size on their website for £2. So I'm kind of going to say it's a travel size. I tend to class it as a travel size if you can buy it individually in that size. If you can't, then it's a sample. You see? Anyway, it smells kind of, it's like one of those scents, you know, when you're like, I don't actually know if I like the scent of it. It's quite kind of herbally, as you would expect from a kind of natural product. It's not unpleasant, but it's also not a scent where I'd be like, oh my gosh, cover myself in it immediately. You know what I mean? So that is worth £2. Number three. So this one is by a brand called Sukin, which is a brand that's been stocked by Holland and Barrett for quite a long time now actually, and they did include this brand in the last couple of calendars, which I'll link here if you do want to see what's come in previous years' calendars. So this is a detoxifying facial scrub. It's paraben free and it's for normal to dry skin types. It's a 20 ml or 0.67 fluid ounce size, and it says brighten the complexion and improve the texture of skin with super greens extracts, jojoba beads and bamboo. And this is just a sample size worth £1.59. So it's not a high value, but it is a 20 ml size, which is quite a decent size to have quite a few goes of it, see if it works for you. The good thing about this calendar is if you fall in love with any of the products, they're not super expensive to buy. Whereas some of the high-end calendars, you fall in love with like a scrub in there and it might cost you £100. A full size of this might cost you £8, you see? So it is worth keeping in mind, especially if you're kind of concerned about budget and skincare prices and all that, because they can be crazy expensive. So yeah. Number four, which was just on its side there. So the boxes themselves are cardboard. They do seem like they would be easy enough to reuse. You just have to use your best kind of Jenga / Tetris skills to put everything back in the right order. I would sort of say if you're going to use it to make a calendar for someone else, which I know a lot of people like to do, take a picture of it before you start pulling it apart, or do it anyway if you want to put it back in the box afterwards, because otherwise you've no chance, let's be honest. Ooh, so this is a good product. So it's by Wren, which is a brand I've spoken about before. They have lots of great products and this is one of them. This has turned up in my favourites before now. So this is the Ready Steady Glow Daily AHA Tonic in a 50ml or 1.7 US fluid ounce size. So this is essentially, you may call it a toner. I don't know if I would call it a toner. It's a liquid exfoliant. So it's put it on a cotton pad, wipe it all over your face, and it will give your skin a little bit of an extra glow. Because it's got AHAs in there, over time it's actually going to improve the texture of your skin and just make it look a little bit healthier and stuff. But this is fab, and it will actually last quite a long time even in this travel size, because you don't need much, you just need a few drops. And you can use it morning or night or both, depending on your skin type and stuff. If it's super sensitive, you might want to go slow if you're not used to it, and obviously be careful about using it with other AHAs, because too much and your skin can start to get a little bit upset with you. But that retails at $7.20 in that size. See, we're up to day number 5 and things are falling over and falling out. I just knew that was going to happen, but oh well. So this next item is, ooh, okay, so this is by Wet Brush and it's the Go Green Mini Detangler Brush. I like the look of this. It looks like a leaf. It literally looks like a leaf. I quite like that. It's like one of those things I'd look at and be like, I don't know if I like that. I quite like it, it's quite cool. So I'm not really sure why it's got those sort of gaps where it has. If anyone knows, let me know. So it's a small one, so it's only like a little one to kind of keep in your hands, but it's a wet brush. I actually have a full size in a wet brush and they're really good. They're obviously designed so that you can brush your hair when it's wet, which they always tell you not to do, but there's a whole brush range telling you that you can. So this is a mini detangler brush, but it's a full size in the sense of you buy it in this size for $9.99. So it's a nice kind of handbag size, although from a handbag I prefer them when they have a cover, so it's not getting like dirty, your bag dirty and stuff. So it looks like it comes in a range of colours. I've got it in grey. I'm not sure if everyone who gets a calendar will get it in grey, but they do make it in green, pink or purple. Who knows? It's made from 100% plant-based plastic that's gentle on the hair and the environment, and it's got an ergonomic handle designed to be easy to hold. It'd also be quite nice for like children's hair or for them to brush their own hair as well, just given that nice little size. I had to stop the camera for a second to kind of rejig everything. So now we're on to number 6. So this is a hand cream. It's by Natura Siberica, I've decided it is. Cosmetics for wild herbs and flowers. So it's naturally certified and it says suitable after using soaps and sanitizers. Well, I would hope so. I would hope all hand creams are suitable for after washing your hands and hand sanitizer. Otherwise, what is the point in them? But anyway, eco certified, Cosmos natural, and it says Siberian pine. It's also vegan, and it is in a 30ml or 1.01 fluid ounce size. So we've seen this brand before. I think we got a hand cream last year in a different scent. Nice, not amazing, but it's a nice little hand cream, and obviously it's a nice kind of handbag size. So this size retails at $2.99. I'm going to say it's like a travel size because surely a full size would be bigger. But yeah, retails at $2.99. Number 7, and it's quite a heavy one. Number 7 is my lucky number. Do you want to know why it's my lucky number? Because when I was 7, I said, Mum, what's my lucky number? And she said, well, not everyone has one. And I was like, well, I want one. Well, it'll be 7 because you're 7. And 7, as it turns out, is quite a lucky number in general. So we'll see. I don't know how lucky it's been for me. Anyway, today's is a candle, and this is by AromaWorks, and it's Light by AromaWorks. Experience the sense of petitgrain and lavender. And it does smell of petitgrain and lavender, and it's 100% natural home fragrance. It's a soy wax candle, and it's got 100% pure essential oils, hand poured in the UK. And actually this retails at £4.50, which I actually think is quite a reasonable price for something that's made in the UK, that's hand poured and made from soy wax. So it's super simple. It's not going to win any awards for being super exciting kind of colour or design wise. It's plain white, but actually it's got a touch of class to it, hasn't it, with that like font and just the black on the white. and it would kind of fit anywhere because it's not standing out with any bright colours or designs or anything. So it smells nice. It also says that the petitgrain promotes sleep, lavender de-stresses, and orange eases tension. And it's in a 75 gram or 2.65 ounce size. Number 8. Ooh, so this is one I was looking forward to. So this is by Leader, and it's 24-hour hydrating facial lotion, long-lasting, fast-absorbing moisture, mattifies instantly for normal to combination skin. So this is the cactus version. And this is what it looks like. So Leader, if you're not familiar, they're actually quite well known for their skin food range, which wins lots of awards, which is just like a specific moisturiser they do. And this is obviously another one in the collection. We generally get something from Leader in each advent calendar each year. It's a brand they seem to pair up with a lot, but it's a really good brand. It does really nice moisturisers, really reasonably priced, and it's with precious organic ingredients. This retails at £14.05, so it's the highest value item we've seen so far. Number 9, it's huge, it's heavy, definitely the heaviest thing I've picked up so far, and it's a full size. So this is by Dr. Organic, another one that seems to show up quite a lot in the Holland and Barrett boxes. This is the Organic Guava Refreshing and Exotic Body Wash, a tropical treat to uplift and energise the senses. It's vegan, it's bioactive with certified organic ingredients, 250 mils. You can actually use it on wet skin or hair and rinse well. Ooh, that smells like good enough to eat. It smells like a really fruity sort of chewing gum or bubble gum, that really kind of lovely fruity scent, or like a really scented flavoured water. It smells really good anyway. And this retails at £6.99. Box number 10, and this like weighs nothing in contrast. So this is a perfume sample. It's by Eden Perfumes, which I'm not familiar with, and it's Portobello. So it's made in England. Smells really nice actually. It reminds me of something. You know, like when a perfume reminds you of another perfume, but I don't know what it is. I know it's not very helpful, but it smells nice. It doesn't even tell me on here like what scents are in it, but it's a 2.5 ml size, and this sample is worth £1.50. So nice to kind of try it if you're on the lookout for a new perfume. Number 11 up here again at the top. Medium weight, I'm going to say. Not too heavy, not too light. Ooh, another full-size product. So this is by Q&A, another really good skincare brand. Obviously at Holland and Barrett stock all of these different ranges. So this is the Apple AHA Exfoliating Gel. So Apple AHA is malic acid, which is an ingredient we're hearing a lot about just recently in skincare. It's like one of the new wonder ingredients. It's a naturally occurring alpha hydroxy acid. It gently exfoliates, improving skin texture. It's 75 mils or 2.5 fluid ounce. Now this is where I wouldn't recommend using it alongside the Ren product unless your skin is super used to it. You could use one in the morning, one at night, but don't use them one after the other, or else it might just be a little bit much, you know. But yeah, this looks interesting. It's got good ingredients in here as well, can't fault them on that. The second ingredient is glycerin. Obviously it's got the malic acid and everything in there. So it looks like it's for pretty much all skin types as well. So it says to apply a thin and even layer to clean dry skin, massage for 20 to 30 seconds and then rinse thoroughly with water. Use twice a week for best results, so obviously not too often. You can over exfoliate. And this retails at £8.50, so it's another one where it's quite reasonably priced if you do want to repurchase it in a full size, and that is a full size. Number 12, which is teeny tiny and kind of super thin. So these are the tweezers. So this is one thing I will say about Holland and Barrett. They do just put random items in there. Like, they don't normally sell these tweezers, but they are kind of handy items. So they've done this before. Like last year, I think we got a headband and like a face cloth, and I'd like to say a mirror, a little mirror thing. So they do this. I don't know if it's like a filler in the sense of it's easy and cheap to mass produce lots and lots of pairs of cheap tweezers, stick Holland and Barrett on, and then it's a day covered. I might be doing them a disservice here, but you know, there's different ways of looking at it. But tweezers can be pretty handy. So these are just green, and then they've got H and B there in white. To be fair to them, they don't look bad at all. They don't look like a cheap pair of tweezers. But I don't know, I always get a little bit suspicious when they're like created especially for a calendar. Number 13, and kind of heavy again. So this is a little shampoo bar, and it's the Faith in Nature Dragon Fruit Shampoo Bar. I've got a feeling I received this in a beauty box or something recently. It seems familiar. Oh, it smells really good actually. It smells kind of like a Lush bath bomb. I know that sounds really crazy because they all probably smell a little bit different, but it smells so good. It smells really nice. So the idea with this, it's 100% natural. It's got no SLS, no parabens, and you use it instead of using liquid shampoo because it's got less of a footprint when you're like transporting it and stuff, because it's smaller and lighter and doesn't have any plastic packaging and stuff. I think that's the idea behind it. But yeah, so this is a full size. It's 85 grams or 3 fluid ounces. And it smells amazing. This is worth £5.79. Number 14, nice mid-weight, and we have got a face mask, and it's by Ayumi, which again I'm probably mispronouncing, but this is a brand again we see every year in the Holland and Barrett calendar. So this is the turmeric and bergamot face mask. It's got argan and mandarin, amila and papaya extracts, and it's in 20ml or half of a fluid ounce size. And it says an advanced formula to help revive skin's radiance and balance skin tone. So you put this on freshly cleansed skin for 20 minutes before washing off. This is made in the UK. It's worth around about £1.20. It is a sample size, but again, enough to have a couple of goes with it and not super expensive if you do want to repurchase. Just a bit of chaos with the box kind of falling apart again. Number 15, it all goes back. It just doesn't play well with filming it. I'm having to keep stopping the camera and putting everything back where it was before. So next we've got a toothpaste from EcoDenta. It's a certified organic multifunctional toothpaste with hemp seed oil, and it's fluoride free, 99% natural origins, approved by dentists. It's a 75ml or 2.5 fluid ounce full size. I don't know, I never get excited about toothpaste in an advent calendar. Toothpaste is just one of those things you need and don't tend to get a lot of joy from. Or I don't anyway. I don't know. I don't know why that's different from like shower gel or whatever, which again is an essential, but it just seems like a nicer experience or a nicer thing to get. So we did get, I'm pretty sure, this exact same toothpaste last year as well. It was okay. I didn't repurchase it. It didn't do anything special, but maybe I'm not the target market for this toothpaste. I don't know. It was okay. Just not that exciting for me, you know? So it's worth £4.99. Let me know, do you get excited with toothpaste in your advent calendar? Number 16. And we've got another full size. This one is by Oleus, and it's the rejuvenating 100% natural cold pressed jojoba oil. Natural daily support for dry, rough hair and skin. Perfect for hair, face and body. 100% vegan, and it's a 50ml full size. So I've never used anything by this brand, but I will say jojoba oil as a product I have used, and it is very good. Especially it tends to be marketed towards hair and things. It's just a really good all-purpose oil. You can use it on your hair, you can use it on your body, you can use it on your face, as it says, and you can't go too far wrong with this. And it's obviously a pure product as well. This is worth £14.99. Number 17, so a little one down here towards the bottom, and it's something wrapped up in tissue paper. So this is our facial roller. It's by Psychic Sisters, which is a brand that shows up in a lot of advent calendars, although I don't think we've seen it in Holland and Barrett calendars before. So it's a little mini roller. This one's made with opalite, and this mini retails at £19.99, so you can buy it in this size. I'm not really sure what opalite is. At one time, everything facial roller was like jade, but now it seems other kind of minerals and things are having a moment. So obviously it's nice to kind of put your skincare and things on with, give yourself that extra kind of pampering boost. Number 18. So this is by I Love Naturals, and it's the tonka bean and myrrh body wash with natural essential oils of patchouli and myrrh. Vegan, 98% naturally derived, and 100% recycled bottle. It's an 125ml or 4.2 US fluid ounces. And it's made with plant-based cleansers. Oh, it smells kind of like an expensive kind of musky perfume. Not kind of what I expected. Probably should have done given the scent notes in here. But it's a little bit luxurious. And actually the ingredients in this, it just goes to show you don't have to spend a fortune or charge people a fortune for a product without SLS in, because this doesn't have SLS in, which is in most shower gels and things because it's a cheap ingredient. It's even in high-end products. So it just goes to show you don't have to use expensive ingredients, but you can still treat people's skin quite well. Believe it or not, this is actually a sample size in 125 mils. So it's actually only worth £1.20 because the full size is only like, I think £5 and 500 mils, but it looks like a really good size and it smells really good. So I look forward to trying that. And again, not much if you do need to go out and buy the full size if you love it. Number 19, another kind of slim package. And this is the other Holland and Barrett branded item. So this is a crystal, or glass rather. This is a glass nail file. So it's got that kind of textured bit on either side. And then this bit's like a smooth kind of glass. Just as H and B on it, and it comes with a little cover, which is a nice touch. I've never been massively into glass nail files. I think they're supposed to be better for your nails, but I don't like the sensation of a glass one, and when I have tried them before, they break really easy. But that's a nice kind of product because not everyone is going to have one of those, whereas I imagine most people will own tweezers. But again, it's another product that Holland and Barrett have made for the calendar, and they don't sell individually, so I don't know how much this is worth. You can be the judge of that. Number 20, which is down here at the bottom, and I dread taking it out without knocking everything over again. I've had to lie the calendar down just to be on the safe side. So number 20, and now this I was excited about. I already have this product, I already use this product, I already love this product. So this is by Disciple, which if you didn't know is a brand that stocks at places like Cult Beauty, John Lewis. It's a high-end brand. I think they included Disciple products in the John Lewis calendar last year, which is a much more expensive calendar. This is the Balancing Mist. I also have their Juicy Mist. They do a couple of different mists. Really great brand. Really good products. So this is the travel size that we get in the bottle, and it's the Balancing Mist. Hormone and skin balancing geranium water with healing protecting copper, perfect for long flights and late nights. It can be used as a toner, a makeup refresher, or anytime pick me up. Mist over the face and neck and take a few deep breaths for full balancing benefits. Very few ingredients in this as well, which I really like. So it's basically got geranium and copper tripeptide. That's it, nothing else in there, no like water or anything. And it's also made in the UK, it's vegan and cruelty free. This is a 50ml or 1.75 fluid ounce size, and it retails at £15. It's in a glass bottle which is tinted green to protect the product inside, and it's kind of the brand colours. And then it's got a little spritz. Smells nice and fresh, but again, I'm saying this a lot, but it's got that kind of herbally undertone. So it's a slightly different feel to it than the other mist I have. The Juicy Mist is, as the name would suggest, thicker and more moisturising. This is more kind of balancing, but still refreshing. Very happy that that's in here. That'll probably end up being my favourite products because I really enjoy that brand. Number 21. Ooh, so we've got a product by So Eco, and this is the multitasking brush. Completely recyclable packaging, cruelty-free and vegan. And for every 100 products they will plant a new tree, which is rather nice of them. And their products are ethically sourced, compostable, recyclable and biodegradable. The bristles are super soft and cruelty free. So it's a nice kind of all-rounder. So with it being a multitasking brush, you can use it for like powder, well basically any powder products, or even maybe cream products, but I tend to use it for like face powder, bronzer, moisturiser, highlighter, whatever takes your fancy really. And this brush retails at £7.50. Number 22, and something small is rattling away inside. Ooh, this is another one I was quite excited about. So it's by Dr. Pawpaw, who are pretty well known for their like tube kind of coloured lip products, but this one I haven't tried, and it's a Scrub and Nourish Lip Sugar Scrub and Original Balm, and it's vegan friendly with all natural ingredients. It's a 16-gram pot, I think that's like 2/8. I like how it's together as like one big product. So there's like a clear balm there at the bottom, and on top, is this our scrub? Yes it is. It's like a solid scrub, but it is a scrub. So you've got your scrub and then you finish off with your lip balm. So I like how they kind of go together. Not sure I'd take it on the go because I don't tend to lip scrub on the go, but it would be quite a nice combo before putting like lipstick and stuff on, wouldn't it? So yeah, this is a full size, retails at £8.95. Number 23, and this is a big box and it is heavy. And this is a full-size face wash. It's a Holland and Barrett face wash. It's dermatologically tested, suitable for sensitive skin, 100% vegan, 30% recycled materials, and against animal cruelty. So it's 150 mils, which is quite a decent sized full-size cleanser. So it's aloe vera with cucumber extract. It says, this daily face wash is formulated to thoroughly cleanse your skin. The aloe soothes and hydrates the skin while the cucumber provides a cooling effect. So it sounds like a nice, refreshing, particularly morning type cleanser as well. So this only retails at £3.99 for this full size. So if it's any good, it's a pretty reasonably priced cleanser. So looking at the ingredients, it is going to be more of a kind of basic cooling cleanser. It's not got anti-aging ingredients, AHAs, etc. But then, does it need to? It's on your skin for a couple of seconds, isn't it really? So it's a nice kind of everyday type cleanser. Number 24. You may have noticed I've laid the calendar down. We've had a few arguments during this video, I'm not going to lie. So we've got a Sleep Better Pillow Mist Pure Essential Oil Blend. It's by Tisserand Aromatherapy. We had a product from them last year, I believe. So this is jasmine, sandalwood and lavender, and it comes in a little spray bottle. So we're getting this on Christmas Eve. I guess the idea is it will help us sleep the night away so we don't see Santa delivering our presents. It's a 9mm size. I'm going to say it's a sample because you can't buy it individually in this size, but you can get like a travel set that includes it. If you just go at it price per mil versus buying the full size, it's only worth 80p, but it is in a super cute little size. So it's actually quite a convenient size if you were to travel or you just don't want it taking up too much room on your nightstand. So hopefully it will help you sleep better. It does smell nice. It smells relaxing, as you would expect. Number 25. So it's Christmas Day, but I've got to say I'm pleased that we get something on Christmas Day because not every calendar includes Christmas Day. Do we think Christmas Day is Advent? I don't actually know if it is, but I do like to get a little bit of something on Christmas Day. So we've got a product by Evolve, which is another really good brand. So this is another product that actually it's really good. We got it in last year's calendar, I think, as well, and it's their gold mask. So it's this luxurious gold colour. So it's eco-certified, it's vegan, and it contains bioretinol, so it's great for anti-aging. It's for all skin types, and it's got gold sparkles and rose hip. It's 100% natural and 85.1% organic. This travel size retails at £15 as well, so a pretty good value. So what do I think of this year's calendar? If you've watched me unbox the last 2 years of Holland and Barrett, you'll notice that the old calendars were very, very plasticky inside. It was almost like a traditional kind of toy calendar or something, and you'd like open the door would fall off, and there was no repackaging anything in it. So if you want to reuse it, this is a much better option. The calendar is now totally recyclable as well by the looks of it, so that's a massive step in the right direction, especially for a brand like Holland and Barrett, who really are all about those kinds of things. I am very impressed with it. To me, it's the best one they've done so far. It just is, with the products, with the design, the style. Yes, it's driven me crazy. Because I'm trying to unbox it, I've knocked out these doors heaven knows how many times. So my advice to you, if you get this calendar, lie it on its back and pull them out that way, and then you can just push it back in and nothing gets too disturbed. If you try and pull them out from the front like I did, you're going to spend a lot of time trying to rebuild the calendar, so you've been warned. Let me know in the comments what you think of this calendar, if it's one you're thinking of picking up. I don't think it will hang around for too long at this price point because it's considerably cheaper than most other kind of beauty calendars. Yes, it's super skincare heavy, but I expected that because they don't really do much in the way of makeup. Holland and Barrett is just not really something they do. So I'm not super surprised by that. But of course, you may be looking for makeup, you may be looking for different things. So obviously, it's whether it's a good calendar is up to you and what you're after. Let me know though what you are thinking. So I'd love it if you give this video a thumbs up. It lets me know you're enjoying the content I'm producing, and I'd love it if you'd subscribe to the channel and click the notification bell to be notified when my next video goes live. Thank you so much for watching. Bye guys.